in being funny, but something you might not know. He's an accomplished writer. As a matter of fact, he has a book coming out called Life on Earth. So there'll be more to come on that. And as I said earlier, he is going to be giving a speech out of a leadership manual. Everyone, let's give a warm welcome to Jerry. He's giving his speech, A Cure for AIDS. Everyone, welcome Jerry.
Thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
I have some good news. There is a cure for AIDS. You're probably wondering, why haven't I heard about this? Was it just discovered this week? No, actually, the cure for AIDS has been here all along. The cure for AIDS is simply to stop doing the thing that's causing the AIDS. First, you have to know what's causing the AIDS. Get ready for another shocker. AIDS is not caused by a virus. AIDS is not even a communicable disease. AIDS is something a person develops within their own body by doing certain habits that break down the body's immune system. And AIDS didn't just start 30, 40 years ago. It's been here forever. It's just been called different things depending on what somebody died from. Now, I discovered this. And I found that there are 4 causes of AIDS. Number 1 is malnutrition. And that's what causes nearly all the AIDS in Africa. Number 2 is long-term excessive drug use. All kinds of drugs. And that's what is causing most of the AIDS in America. And number 3 is blood transfusions. I'm not talking about tainted blood. Taking blood transfusions is simply something that breaks down the body immune system. And number 4, chronic lack of sleep and excess stress. I don't think that in itself could cause AIDS, but combined with other factors, it could. And I discovered this by hearing AIDS researchers being interviewed on radio and television, including twice on 60 Minutes, and reading books about it. And I brought a couple books here to show you today, and there are several other books on the same topic. This one is titled, What If Everything You Thought You Knew About AIDS Was Wrong? By Christine Magyar. She's a woman who was diagnosed HIV positive, and she set out to research and find exactly what that meant. I suggest you read this book, and if you want to learn even more, here's a much larger book you can read, titled Inventing the AIDS Virus by Peter Duesberg. Peter Duesberg is the premier AIDS researcher who discovered that AIDS is not caused by a virus. And when he started reporting this, he lost his funding for his research and lost his job because the U.S. government refuses to fund any AIDS research that is not in the direction of a virus. This happened to several other AIDS researchers. And when the word got out what was happening, all the other AIDS researchers who knew about it decided that they would rather keep their jobs than tell the truth about AIDS. As long as the government is looking in only one direction in AIDS research, and it's the wrong direction, then the true cause of AIDS may never become widely known. And the real sad part about this is that the people who have AIDS are not only not being told what the cause and the cure is, they're being told there's just little or no hope for them. And they're given drugs that just make things worse. And the people who do recover from AIDS are doing so mainly because they just simply are forced out of their bad habits. Now you know. And it may be up to just people like us to spread the word about the true cause of AIDS. But it's not going to be easily accepted. I bet every one of you are seriously doubting everything I'm saying, because this information is not coming out of the medical community. Why? They simply don't know about it. And the drug companies, they certainly want to keep this quiet because they're a big part of the problem. And the cure for AIDS is free. Drug companies and the medical professionals don't like anything that's free. I want to read you something from Christine's book. Life as I had lived, planned, and hoped came to a grinding halt. I lost interest in my business. I dropped out of the university program I had been attending, and I bought myself a wedding ring to ward off potential suitors. Wanting to keep my tragedy a secret, I stopped spending time with my family and all but a few close friends. Instead, I attended AIDS seminars and joined a support group for HIV-positive women, where once a week we were encouraged to compare notes on our fears and frustrations, mention any potential symptoms, and cry about the lousy deal we had all been handed. And then, she completely changed her attitude. In the 7 years since receiving my death sentence, I have gone from frightened victim to AIDS activist to HIV dissident to spokesperson for new views about HIV and AIDS. Although my HIV status has been decidedly positive for the past 5 years, I have enjoyed abundant good health and live without pharmaceutical treatments or fear of AIDS. And the reason I'm here tonight, helping spread this word, because I want to ask each and every one of you to have an open mind, read the books, learn for yourself, and then help spread the word. Madam Toastmaster.
Okay, please take a moment